up with it, guys, fellas, ladies, everybody? Appreciate you guys tapping in as always. You already know what it is. I definitely had to tap in real quick. You know what? I just got one of the most ghetto ass haircuts, and I'm not talking about the quality of haircut, right? I got a little haircut, right? But the most ghettoest spot ever, ever in the South that you could think of. And sheesh, that shit was crazy, bro. That's just one of those things where I had to be on my P's and Q's type shit to the extreme. It was funny, man. Nothing happened, fortunately, right? But I live in a ghetto ass spot, bro, for real. Bam, bam, man. What's up with it, man? Tailgating, that's right. Matter of fact, I don't even need to put these up there. They're gonna be up there. Um, Oakland, and everything. What's up with it? 6:10 p.m. What you said? What time is it over there? 6:10 p.m. San Juan Live versus El Saludos. What's up with it, man? Yeah, man. A few things have happened today, man. Today, yesterday, in the last couple of weeks. You guys already know what exposed to, but uh, Bam Bam. Shout out to Bam Bam again. Um, Chemo Flex. He's been doing it. Um, Chicano too was doing his thing. Triple P came out. Started pretty much leading his own cause as far as like cause like us, but you know, related to the two J cats that keep burning people, um, that keep pretending, all that shit that you guys already know, all that shit that you already know. The only thing that I don't like about my life right now is that I can't play no damn music. That's the only thing I don't like, and for some fucking reason, my shit. Let's see, it's not working. I should have brought my damn speaker. Came over here to visit my son, man. I've been here. Um, let's see, who else up in here? Sound like for your sir. Michael Myers, what's up with it? Yep, mayonnaise. Samar finally got the attention he wants. Um, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. I try to give that food the benefit of the doubt at first, but after looking at it, I was just like, damn, bro. Like, I was kind of like going in on the whole. You try to give him the benefit of the doubt as far as the whole ID shit. But ultimately, man, it didn't make sense to me. So I'm thinking like, damn, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's some weird ass shit that he did. PNJ Media News, what's up with it, my boy? I said mine, man. You already know, man. Let me see. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this right there. Maybe if I stop dropping my phone, be a little smoother, right? Hold on, real quick. Turn that off real quick. Man, fuck, dude. Always count for somebody to always break my fucking shit. Fucking phone holder. Fuck. Pull this shit down right there. What the fuck? What the fuck is that shit? Let's see. Um, that way I can see the at least. I got the comments on the screen, but I'm not gonna highlight them. That's why I put them up on the screen because it's like on my phone. It's super small. I legitimately cannot see the ones that are on the screen on the screen with you guys, but I could definitely see the ones that are on my thing. Right, let me see. Uh, Man, said Marv about to get cooked. Yeah, man, he got cooked. Yeah, he was getting cooked for a minute. But hey, do your thing. I was actually watching the episode 2 that you dropped earlier, man. I haven't been able to watch a lot of your content, man, but I was there earlier. Um, I dropped a quick little short with my son earlier, man. That's what I was doing all day, chilling with my son and spending time with him. Mike Myers, I have tuned into Marv 16 because at times he spits some knowledge Not because he lied, but not gonna lie, but he is a hypocrite. And I always catch him and Gerbil Norby's taking shots at everyone so fast. So I fast forward to it now. Okay. Yeah, man. As far as Norby's goes, man, I know who the dude is. Um, and mainly because of when American Cholo whipped his ass. You know, that dude showed up to a American Cholo spot, thinking that he could just pull up on um, somebody's studio, whatnot, uninvited, and it's one of those things, man. If I would have seen him, I would have took off on him too. It's like, what the fuck are you doing here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like you already just say you're gonna come looking for me. When you find me, fuck all that talking shit. You're here. Let's get it. And that's exactly what American Cholo did. That's exactly what American Cholo did, man. He beat the brakes out that dude, you know. And that dude tried to come back and say, "Oh, I came over here. I was looking for American Cholo, and he hit me from the back." Come on, bro. He hit you from the back, bro. Are you serious? Unless you were laid out, bro. Why didn't you get back up and rush him? Come on, bro. Get out of here with that shit. Bam Bam says laughing out here, JK. He ain't even Hispanic, right? Who you talking about? Boxer is difficult. There's no angle. He's self-admitted snitch. Oh, as far as that, yeah, I leave that alone, bro. And not only that, look, man, like I said, man, I dropped that video earlier on Cali Legends Media. Shout out to Cali Legends Media. Um, eh, um, when it comes to Boxer, you assume he's talking about Boxer Enriquez, right? When he was 15, he raped or he did some shit, right? The dude went on to be a Mexican mafia member for how many years, bro? How many years? 17 plus years. And nobody ever politicked on him on that. I'm not an expert on that. I'm not. I've heard about it throughout the years and shit like that. But that's the number one thing that came to my mind. You know, like how the hell are you gonna get away with raping and doing something weird like that when you're 15 and you're a main Mexican mafia member? Maybe if they made you at first, okay, cool. But he went his whole career, and that's not the reason why they politicked on him. If you're gonna try to convince me that the Mexican mafia let that dude in, they inducted him in and let him in, and this is a high influential member. You know, he was a high influential member, bro, for almost 2 decades. He defected, I believe, in 2001 or 2003, one of those 2 years. Um, it's unfathomable to me. You know, my guess would be that they were aware of the situation and it deemed it not credible. You know, just because it's there doesn't mean that that's what happened. You know, like any woman could come on and say that, hey, this will rape me, this and that. But hey, where was it at? You know what I'm saying? Was it adjudicated? You know what I'm saying? Did you do time for it? Shit like that. You know. Um, so that's why to me, um, like I said, shout out to Luck and all that. I know that he did a video. I didn't see the video, but I seen the thumbnail where Boxer was talking about the Maravilla Green Line and all that, and he didn't know what he was talking about, type shit, or he wasn't there, or something like that. Okay, cool, whatever, man. It is what it is. You know, that's your prerogative. That's your neighborhood. Cool, bro. I respect it. Like I said, I like Lucky's content. Um, but when it comes to that dude in specific, like I said, man, like I gotta see the proof. I gotta see the paperwork when it comes to that because in and of itself, that to me, it's not 100%, but it's 99% foolproof. And that you know that there's at least some discrepancies there to confirm that Boxer did that shit. And if that incident was alleged, or obviously it was alleged, if they're talking about it, right? Where's the credence? You know, like how credible is it? You know, and I would venture to say that it's not very credible. Now, as far as the other dude, Pocho and Marv, okay. Portugal. I mean, I don't know. I'll take his word for it. But that's not to say that I'm not. I could be wrong, or he could be wrong. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Um, like I said, man, I never dedicated myself to exposed channels ever. You know, my boy, what's up with it, bro? It's one I will put up there. Um, Joe Morgan was a snitch, and he still got made. Well, the thing is that the thing is that Joe Morgan. Um, I know what you're talking about, PNG. Um, the brothers didn't know anything about that. You know, their brothers didn't know anything about that at the time. Only it didn't come out until after the fact. You know, um, and not only that, bro. Like, if you're powerful enough to politic your way out of a rumor, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he could. The brothers could have very well heard that he did the whole thing. They gave him the heroin shot. The cops. He cooperated with the cops. Even Mundo's. It came from Mundo, the ex Mexican mafia member that he talked to the cops. But even he said that, hey, who knows? We don't know what he said. You know, he could have told him some bullshit because he was heroin sick. He was Malias. Joe Morgan was Malias at the time, and he could have told the cops any lie, quote unquote, snitching in the organization's eyes, right? In Mundo's eyes. But we don't know if that dude told or not. We don't know. You know? Now, whatever paperwork came afterwards, these motherfuckers didn't know. They didn't know until after the fact if that's the case, you know? But my point is this, man. My point is this. Where's the paperwork at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the paperwork at? I want to see it. I'm not trying to defend Boxer. What the fuck? Do not get this shit twisted. Do not get the shit. Oh, punk. Do not get the shit twisted, man. Uh, and we don't want no. We don't need no charlatans in here or nothing like that. You know, we don't need no motherfucking snitches. You know, hashtag no mercy. Hashtag the resistance. Hashtag Bam no snitches, baby. Um, yeah, we don't need any charlatans in this motherfucker. What exposed to just kick what up exposed to just kicking it right here with APA. That's right, DR. Marv will be fun, especially when he was living in the rainforest sometimes. Random share. Oakland says random share. I'm watching you on my TV, commenting through my phone and looking up channels you're talking about that I'm not familiar with. Oh shit, okay. Um what channels do you want to know about? Uh I mean obviously you already know about Gunner and Dove's Joker Officer via Old Punk. You already know about that. What are the channels you want to know about? Let me see. Bang Bang, yes sir, yes sir. Let Michael Myers, be careful, bro. Butts and groomer moderators are here. Butts and groomers moderators are here. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Um, they better keep it respectful or they're gone. I'm not ever gonna block anybody just because they're over there. That's what I'm not gonna do. You know, they could be up in here, bro. We're not sensitive over here. We're not like Officer Via or the other motherfucking sex player charlatan motherfucker. You know, freaking yeah, we're not like that, bro. We're different over here, man. We actually have thick skin. We got alligator skin, bro, coming straight from the south. What the fuck? Damn, what the fuck was that? A squirrel or a fucking rat? Man, that was a big ass animal. Oh shit. Y'all was Oakland everything. You could always share anything you want. You already know that. Let me see. Yeah, I don't block no one. I block people, but they have to be like a real pain in the ass for me to block them, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if they're gonna come in here and tell me they don't like me or this and that, or ask me a question that's not conducive to my narrative or shit like that, that's all good, bro. I'll debate them. I'll debate them, bro, because I know I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide, and if they ask me a question where they think they got me and I got your question type shit, it's like I know you don't, because that's why I don't lie, bro. Because um, you know, you lie one time, you guys already know, bro. We've all lied in our time, whether it be a little white lie or a little bullshit ass lie, depending on the situation, right? But when it comes to YouTube and you're making up stories about your career and shit like that, like if you tell one lie, you gotta cover that up with another lie, another lie, another lie, just like old fucking J Cat fucking Skittles. Fucking Skittles Collective, man. Um then you gotta cover that shit up, and then you're eventually gonna remember, you're gonna forget your lies, and then it adds up. It adds up and you're not gonna remember. Level Michael Myers, be careful, bro. But okay, I already read that. Sorry guys, it's real small. Javier, but you're 100% right, my boy. You can't put a jacket on no one until paperwork was provided. Yeah, man. For the at least, you know what I'm saying? Like you could say anything, bro, but provide the paperwork at least. Provide the paperwork. Um, what do I have on Boxer? Nothing other than the fact that him being a Mexican mafia member for that long. I don't know, bro. In an environment, even Joe Morgan, like that tells me that nobody knew about that cat, or he never told in reality, and he told his brothers what it was. It's information that we're not PNG. It's information that even back then, when Joe Morgan, even when he passed away, it was a completely different organization. You hear that from different members and historical facts and shit like that. That that fool had a lot of Jews, and he could have very well had told the camaradas that weren't even in his inner circle, his brothers, what had transpired and how he used to block us. For all you know, he could have gone in there and like, hey, I fucking played this fools and I got him to give me a shot when I was Malias, bro. This straight clowned him. And that's what I'm saying. We don't know, man. We're not privy to the information like that. I don't like I said, man, we don't know what we don't know. Be careful. Okay, how the fuck am I gonna do that 3 fucking times? Never block them. Let's handle them with truth. They may wake up with to the lies eventually. Bro. This I've been doing this a very long time, Michael Myers. Um, a lot of people that are still on my channel were in my first channel that are still with me. My chat that being That's how I won them over. They used to come over to my channel talking shit, and I won them over with truth. So that's absolutely true, bro. That's the best method, bro. That is the best method. I've been doing this shit for years, bro. Doesn't make me special, but that's the recipe, bro. That's the formula, bro. That's how you get people to wake the fuck up, an awakening. If not, they are butts and groomers and fake accounts. Bam, bam. That's right. The flag. Let me see. Flag is that? That Honduras. Honduras. Well, that's a Nicaragua. It's real small, man. I can't see it. Skittles offers Sevilla storytellers. Yeah, this straight charlatans, bro. Oh, well, uh, Javier Gomez. It's crazy how people are someone's moderator, and want to make it like a full time job. Jobs set his moderators on everybody's channels, and if they talk bad about them, they block them. Yeah, man. Like, look, man. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy. They're dying to know who Exposed Tube is, bro. They're never gonna figure it out until my boy's ready to let him know. What's up, my boy? There you go, Bam Bam. 100 Cactus Lido L. What's up with it? Exposed Tube, yes sir. Moderators want to act like they're more important than the president. Oh shit. Cactus Lido Exposed to you. Yeah, Boxer is a no-win situation. Only thing I would try asking him about his SOYers like PC John. Yeah, I mean the thing is, the fact of the matter is that I feel like a lot of people that are watching right now are actually tapped into his uncensored thing. Because it's like it's intriguing. I mean, to me, like at the time with the dudes, don't make me special, nothing like that. I know the ins and outs, shit like that. Um, the recent things. But once in a while, I do go over there, right? Um, and the things that I don't know about that, as far as like uh before before I was even born, before a lot of us were born, is the things that the organization, once in a big while, you're gonna want to go over there and be like, oh shit, okay, I didn't know that. Like it's history. It's like listening to. I've always been a fan as far as history. Italian mafia history, John Gotti, the Gambinos. The five families. Everything from Salvatore Maranzano. Uh, e- Before that, bro, when it came over there from Sicily, Italy, and all that. I mean, it's intriguing. At the end of the day, it's history. And it just happens to be something that hits close to home for us, closer to home, because we actually were under that organization. So it may be a little less romanticized, but nevertheless, it's still interesting. Um, Even for those of us that know them and that met them cats personally, I met I met a good handful of the OGs. um, and I only met, matter of fact, I met more of the oldies than I met the new ones. They had made this new dude in Kern Valley. They made him maybe like a month or two before he paroled. I'm not gonna say his name because I already said that. I'm not gonna talk about the dudes that are active. His name started with an H, and that's all I'm gonna say. Those who know, they know. He paroled from Kern Valley. Let me see. And then the other dude that they made that wasn't even made when I was there. Um, I can't even do that story because the story that I wanted to express was an incident that happened with the Blackas and that dude with his celly, and then this dude ended up. He's one of the ones that killed Popeye from Harpies. Rest in peace. Um, that d- yeah. Anywho, I won't say nothing more, man. Let me see. Allegedly, right? When that food was not made yet. Let me see. Moderators want to act like they're more important. Okay, I read that. Yeah, boxers a no one situation. Okay, yeah, the Skinner crash out. Yeah, the Skinner crash out. Skinner crash out. He is such a family guy and great dad, but wanting to kill somebody for a guy. Yeah. Well, the thing is, look, bro, we all know that that fool's never gonna do nothing, bro. We already know. He could talk a sick one as far as like, um, I'm a real one, man. I'm built differently, you know. That he will never run up. He will never run up. He already had the chance to run up when I was living in Vegas. Uh, I started my first channel in 2021, and this dude had the chance to run up, and he did it. Instead, what did he try to do? He called three-way with Sin City and try to talk shit, blah, 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 try to throw me off guard. And I was just like, no, what, bitch? Run up, bitch. That's why I said that on the live. I said, run up, motherfucker. I said it on the first live ever. I said it on the live 3.5 years ago. Um, and he's like, L, can we talk? Can we talk? This was so pathological, bro. Like to me, it's like the fool is bipolar. He's a maniac, bro. That fool is sick in his head. He'll try to bluff somebody out, and if it doesn't work, then he'll resort to trying to befriend you. And if he can't befriend you, that's, you know what I'm saying. Most people he could befriend because he entices them with like, look, I got a big channel, come on my channel, I'll blow up your channel, this is and that. By the time he offered me that, it was too late. I was like, ah, fuck you, bro. I will never associate with somebody like you. You know, you know how much money I could have made if I would have just said like, all right, bro, cool. All right, fuck it. He apologized to me behind the scene. You know how much money I could have made? But fuck no, bro. I will never be associated with someone like that, with a piece of shit like that. Never in my life, bro. Never. Would it be fair to say to Renee?
is the biggest informant in gang history? Oh yes, yes. What's up, Chemo, my boy? Yeah, 100%, 100%. When it comes to that, yeah, bro. Earlier, I was speaking about the allegations of him being doing sexual shit or something like that. That part to me is like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard it, but I don't know. You know, I need a smoking gun. I've heard the rumors. Shit, I heard the rumors for. I've been hearing the rumors for years. It's nothing new. But as far as him being the biggest, of, come on, bro. He's a star witness, bro. He works with the feds, bro. Like that was a star witness for the feds, bro. Like, um, it's to the point that that dude is like, it's beyond, it's beyond, bro. You can't even explain that shit no more. I mean, you can explain it, but you know what I'm saying. Cactus Lido clown. Excuse me. Yes, Honduras y Guatemala. That's right. I see. I know my flags, especially my Central America flags. Spanish Contreras says, "El, what up, big dog?" It was so small, bro. It was so small. I was like, I know that's not a Salvadoran flag because I always had. I was man, bro. I'm not gonna say I was the first channel in history in the world to put a flag up, but I know on this side of the tracks in Cali, I was the first one to have my Salvadoran flag in conjunction with my American flag. And but Chicano too did it after, but he's the starter of the Chicano movement and all that, which I don't. That's not my thing. It is what it is. Much respects, but I guess I could fall under the Chicano flag, but I don't really push the Chicano label because to me I just don't. I'm from California, you know. I'm Raza and I'm American, bro. Like it is what it is, and I'm proud of my blood. Uh, Spags, what up, big dog? What's up with it, bro? I wonder if they pay the mods. Oh, the thing too with them cats, make no mistake about it, man. They either give money to the mods to put up super chats, or they have different accounts. That's a strategy uh, uh, to get the super chat started. You know, and when they do that, they're losing half their money. You know what I'm saying? It's a strategy, bro. It's not nothing new. You know, other content creators used to do it, not that blatantly, not that fucking descarado wise, but they would come back and forth, give $5. Hey, here's goes $5, man. Hey guys, start donating, just to get the other people to donate and shit. I was never really about that, bro. And the fake raffles, I'm cool, bro. There's always been a niche for these fools to try to make their money, but at this point, it's it's a little distasteful, bro. Beyond distasteful. Anarchist, what's up with it, man? Respect to everybody here, including mods of other creators. That's right. Oak and everything. I'm not familiar with OG Triple G. I've heard you say he is no longer doing YouTube, but is he coming back? Um, he's been gone for a minute. I don't know if he's ever coming back. I got a long history with OG Triple G, bro. Uh, he went in on me a lot, bro. He went on me. He went on me. So the first one he ever went in on was Gunner. Then he went in on a couple people, a video here and there, but he didn't go in on nobody like he did on me. That's a fact. Nobody could dispute that. He went in on me for a year and a half every single day. Picture exposed to. Picture what exposed to was doing, but that fool was doing in videos and shit like that. But it never tore me down. And he turned a lot of channels against me. He turned 10 to 15 channels against me, bro. But he was working with the correlations are so similar. Like I said, my boys exposed to was my boy and shit like that. The only difference is that I fuck with exposed to for the right reasons. We're doing it for the right reasons. Gunner was feeding OG Triple OG how to fucking get under my skin. And eventually it worked. Attack my family. They started going to a lot. I mean, like I said, man, I'm gonna tell the whole history of everything that happened. For those of you guys that don't remember, eventually after like 6 7 months of everyday shit, I ended up feeding into it because bro, I don't even want to really get their past, bro. But OG Triple OG, like Chicano Tube has said, he said it several times. Um, Earlier when I did the video, Cali Legends, um, YouTube streets. All right, bro. I'm gonna see what's up. I just haven't had time, bro. He sent me some shit. I'm yet to read it. I haven't had time, but I'm gonna definitely um hold on, man. I don't like dropping my email, bro. I'll drop my email. Get me my email, bro. Um, but like I said, bro, like to me, it's just like we'll talk about it. Hold on. What email? Fuck. Um, like I said, bro. But send me your email, bro. I don't got an email like that, bro. I only got a few emails, and I don't trust them to anybody. I've had my channel hacked and deleted before, bro. Um, if you could drop your email, or you could get at me on Instagram, bro. I left a comment on your channel. Um, or fuck, dude. YouTube streets. I saw the homie y'all had on the panel. He was on it. Yeah, yeah. I definitely want to check everything out. But like I said, bro, like I honestly don't give a shit, bro. To tell the truth, to a certain extent. That prison guard. What's up with my boy Hector? You guys have not checked out the prison guard channel, man. You guys got to check him out, man. Hey, well, hey, bro, I seen that live you were doing, bro, on the beach, man. That shit looked beautiful, bro. That shit reminded me when I first got out, bro. I was at the beach every day, bro. Every single day, bro. And I kind of missed that, bro. You know. Um my actual real IG, my personal IG, I have none of you know my personal IG. My Prisoners Awakening IG, all you guys, you could get at me through that. But my real IG, I still have those pictures, man, with the beach in the back and everything, bro. With the sand and everything, bro. That shit was I miss that shit, bro. I'm definitely going back to Cali when I get a chance to live. Um but yeah, man, let me see. Fuck, bro. Yeah, I'll drop my email, bro. YouTube streets. I'm gonna make an email, bro, and I'm gonna drop it on your comment section, bro. That way we could talk shit. Cause I've legit have not even seen anything since then. Chad sent me some things, man. I've been going through a lot of shit, like meaning like I've been busy as shit with work and everything, and um, I'm like 2 hours away from home right now over here, bro. Like, um, that's why I'm not even in my whole thing comfortably doing this live. But but I definitely am gonna. I'm open minded, bro. I'm open minded, and I'm gonna see all sides to it, and you know wherever it lands, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Marvelous minds, bring me up on your panel, food, so I can hear why you spoke on me. If that's you, bro, I didn't speak on you, bro. I just said that I don't fuck with you no more because honestly, bro, everything like I used to fuck with you, honestly, bro, but it's a little too much, bro. It's a little too much for me, bro. Once I heard everything else, look, I got nothing against you, bro, personally, but I can't condone that, bro. Now, if you want to debate me and do all that, bro, like I'm not gonna get into all that, bro. I'm not gonna get into all that. Like I said, bro. I just dropped the video earlier talking about so they call you Marv 16, right? You got old girl pregnant. It is what it is. I dropped the video. You were on my live. I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt as far as the ID and all that. But a little everything that came out, you can't you cannot you cannot knock me, brother, for not believing you completely, bro. It is what it is, bro. As far as you got my number, bro. You got my number. If you want to talk to me, you could talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, yeah. I was agreeing with what happened. I did a whole live. I agree with you. But after I heard the rest, as time went on, boy, too much, too much. It was too much, bro. Bro, I'm telling you in front of everybody, bro. I could literally call you and say this shit and not say shit, but I'm telling you, my boy, I'm being a man and I'm telling you, like, it just doesn't make sense with everything else that I heard, bro. Just doesn't make sense, bro. Well, I know what you told me made sense, but with your kids and all that. Respects to your kids, bro. No disrespect to anything like that. Like I said, bro, I ain't gonna get into a beef with you and all that, bro. Is that's that's not gonna happen, bro. You never done nothing to me, bro. I've never done nothing to you. But as far as that, I'm staying away from all that, bro. And I think that's just kind of weird, bro. Honestly, bro. Um, if look, I've never done a video on you disrespecting you. I've never done a video jumping on the bandwagon. I never done a video doing none of that. People ask me my opinion. It is what it is, you know. And if it's not you, but you guys gotta understand. Uh, I have I have I have Marvelous. We have each other's number, bro. You know? Yeah, exactly. Stay behind your camera. I'm out here, fool. Okay, I don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter. Come on, Marvelous. Come on, dog. Don't talk tough to me behind the screen, bro. Like you're the one talking tough right now, bro. You're the one talking tough, bro. We spoken before, my boy. Come on, don't do that, bro. Don't do that, dog. I know you're in the situation that you're in. Um, I'm making an executive decision for me as far as what I deem I need to do, and that's what it is, bro. Respect it or don't respect it. You know, it could be worse, right? I could have fucking done a whole video on you, and I'm cool. I just chose to just stay away from you because the rest of it just didn't make sense to me, my boy. And if you can't agree with that, then you know what? It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know, what I'm not gonna do is sit here and go back and forth with you and do videos and all that shit. Because um, when somebody asks me about you, and I say Marv 16 because everybody calls you that, I'm just repeating what people are saying. And like I said, bro, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I hope that you ultimately persevere, you know, and could show some concrete proof um completely. When I first did that first video, yeah, you're right. You know, I was on your side, you know, like I said, if she went in there with the ID and all that, and then I'm hearing that it wasn't even in a righteous shop, you know. You gotta understand, bro, that to me, with everything that I'm hearing, dog, like I just chose to just back away, and I can't fuck with you right now, bro. I can't, bro. Spencer, dog, I can't do it. You know, um, no, you're cloud chasing off my name. You've seen her interview, her admitting line. I know, I seen that. I actually didn't see the video. I took your word for it, and I have no doubt that she's saying that in the video. I actually didn't see it. And but like I said, I have no doubt that that's what she said. That's fine. I get it. That's what further made me like, okay, cool. But then your everything that else came out, bro. Like you gotta understand, bro. Like to me, bro. To me, bro. Like I say, dog. Like I can't. I'm not. I don't want to have nothing to do with that shit, bro. And that's why I can't fuck with you. You know, like I can't, bro. I haven't said anything about you except repeating that people call you Marv 16 and bringing you up and dudes that are weird like that, some weird shit that are involved in weird shit. I can't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know? What I'm not gonna do, like I said, is get involved in a back and forth and start talking shit and all that shit, bro. Because I'm not like that, bro. You haven't done shit to me, bro, and I haven't done shit to you. Just because I don't fuck with you, bro, doesn't mean that you gotta get upset and you know, figure your situation out, bro. Figure your situation out. But as I stand right now, bro, it's just too much for me to mess with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Spencer dog, it is what it is, bro. You know? Anarchist, YouTube street is like, I'll make you famous with the wood chipper, or whatever you guys said, like yeah, whatever. Uh, laughing aloud, cloud chasing, very easy. I'll never cloud chase on anybody, bro. If that's the case, I would have made videos on every single channel ever. Um, let's see, tell it like it is. If you're not, just look, bro, this is the truth. And one thing that I will never, that to me, bro, is one of the reasons I'm still on YouTube, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, or at least what people recognize what it is. Like, it don't matter, but like, if I had a conversation with somebody, if I had a conversation with somebody, And they're like, "Ah, you were on the phone, you were saying this and that." Like, yeah, I said that. But then I'm gonna let you know why, I feel different now. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, I have a right to change my mind, or at least to be like, just back up and just be like, like, I don't know, bro. Let me see. Really unfortunate, man, because the dude, he has a lot of knowledge, man. He it's very disappointing, bro. That's all. That's the last thing I'm gonna say on that. It's very disappointing, bro. Very disappointing. Because I wish it would have been straight cut dry, and it would have stayed the way it was. But when you got family members saying things like that and everything, and yeah, bro. I mean, a woman, a woman, especially if your mom respects your baby mom and everything, will women will back you up to a fault. So like I said, you can't blame people for like you know taking everything into account. Uh, let's see. I think his son came on YouTube saying, "Okay, yeah, let's not talk about any of that." Like I said, I'm just saying, like from everybody that spoke up on it, I kind of just did my homework, and I was just like, I just chose just to stay away from it, bro. And I can't mess with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Spencer, dog, like it is what it is. Like I said, bro, I got nothing against you, bro. I never talk shit on you. It is what it is, bro. Uh, um, regardless of what took place, should have minded the precarious situation that being scrutinized. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, it is what it is. Let's change the subject, bro. I don't. Let's not. Let's change the subject, bro. Let's change the subject. I'll leave that up to other dudes that that's their forte, exposing people and doing all that bullshit. My shit is Dubs and Gunner because I don't like those pieces of shit. Straight up. The rest, I'll leave up to you guys, bro. I could care less. What's wrong is wrong, and what's right is right. That's for sure. And it's all YouTube, bro. If you think about it, it's all fucking YouTube. Um, you know, Dubs and Gunner, they're snitches. They're bona fide snitches. Um, they have paperwork on them. They have all that. Um, Other people don't have paperwork. They have allegations, shit like that. And out here in this world, people don't give a fuck if there's paperwork or not, right? They don't. They don't give a fuck if there's paperwork or not. Um, but where there's paperwork, that's concrete, and that is what it is. Until then, like I said, where there's no paperwork to me, I stay away from it. See, this reminds me of Miklo. You can no longer be a soldier. That's why you put it in the law library. Oh shit. Maybe fuck that. He puts fake paperwork too. Fuck. Who put? I don't know. Who puts paper? Well, I'm just weird. Then let me see. Who puts fake paperwork? If you're gonna tell me somebody puts fake paperwork, let me know who. Let me know who, because you guys gotta understand. I don't watch everybody's channel. Baby G says, "What up, Battle? What's up with it?" Hi, IPL. Always been cool. Could do something. Okay, appreciate that. Yeah, I'll go other farm. Um, Order the chemo. San Juan Lifer says, "Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. How much shit has happened on YouTube. Um, like I was saying earlier, man, I was being attacked for a lot of years, from all those channels, Triple OG, all that shit. Nobody ever came to my defense. Not one single person. All I remember is coming to people's defenses. Um, and but I have mind, and I'm gonna go with what, you know, once I see the rest of it. I still proceed with caution. Um, and that may be a character flaw, out of loyalty, um but when there's enough things out there to at least make me back up, type shit. And right now what I'm talking about is the chat situation. Again, I'm talking about the chat situation. like YouTube shares was talking about. Um, I want to see that the rest of the paperwork. I still haven't seen. Look, as far as I'm concerned, Chaz my boy. Chaz my boy. Uh, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Falls YA Uleva. Who's LA icon dropped that paperwork, Leva? Who did he drop the paperwork on? Falls YA. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about as far as paperwork. Like I said, bro, I don't like. I just stepped away from that shit. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. But as far as like, I don't give a fuck if fucking Chad did what he had to do his thing, whatever. Like, look, like I said, man, I'm not sitting here saying I condone snitching and shit like that. What I'm saying is like, you know, they're like the dude Pino was saying, like moving the goalposts and all that shit. There's different degrees to the audacity of snitching, right? And to me, bro, like as far as Chad, bro, I can't speak on it right now because he told me what he told me, right? And he sent me something. Like I said, I've yet to read. I still gotta read it. I'm gonna read that, and then I'm gonna get at YouTube streets. You know, I've been very busy. I'm not an important man. I just fucking work for a living, and I got my kids and all that shit. So all that BS that life throws at you. Not saying my kids are BS, but all the little intricacies as far as bills and arguing with landowners, your managers, your neighbors, dogs, all that bullshit. You know what I mean, so to speak. Uh so um that's why I haven't a chance. I haven't had a chance to do that. You know, uh, man, I know Mark mad at me, bro. Like, hey, bro, come on, dog. Come on, boy. Carry yourself a little better than that, dog. I never talk shit on you, bro. Did you spend the day with your son today? Of course I did. 100% I did. I dropped a little short earlier, man. He's the best. Runners boned your wife. Who said that? Runners boned my wife. Oh, you should. Das, or what? Shit. Yeah, that's funny. Let me see. All right, guys. Hey, let's keep that Marv. Let's keep that Marv shit talking off the comments before war, man. It is what it is, bro. Just come on, man. That's the I'm not gonna condone the trolling, regardless of anything. You guys gonna go speak your minds on it, make your channel, or go on other channels that specify that. That's why I go on exposed to, bro, as a guest. My channel, bro. You already know who I focus on. Let's see. Everything else speaks for itself. Don't give these dudes a satisfaction. They obviously love drama more than they knew, which is fine. But let them bad themselves. That's all good, bro. Let's see. I don't think people realize how hard it is sometimes to um stop messing with somebody, bro. Runner Bones, his jersey and Jordans in his bedroom. He puts his no, come on, bro. Don't no, don't get sexual, my boy. Don't get sexual, bro. Don't pull a gunner, dog. You're talking shit on gunner, right? Rightfully so, but don't get sexual yourself. Yeah, so earlier, man, that dude Cali Legends Media, bro, he was talking about it was talking about exposed to or the resistance and shit like that. And like I said earlier in that video, man, yeah, I created the resistance, I was on there with my boy, we're in the comments. It just came to me. I've been resisting fucking these punks for a long ass time. Everybody knows that. Like I said, nobody ever came to my defense, right? Been by myself for a long time. So I said it on the channel. I said on the comments, the resistance, baby. And he picked it up and boom, it became a thing. And the baton is his now. He's doing that now. You know, I'm right here, always gonna be resisting no matter what. But the resistance right now, bro, it's more it's grassroots. It's fucking look at Triple P, man. It's a grassroots movement, man. Straight from the subscribers that used to support Gunner and Dubs, bro. Real shit. Um, real shit. Them dudes have done videos on fucking everybody and their mama, including Marvelous. I don't know why you're not mad at them, you know? Uh, but to me, it's like the resistance now, it's all of ours. It's all of ours. You know, it's been a long time coming. So he picked it up and I'm cool. You know, now it's just like I'm a fucking somebody left a comment in my comment section earlier talking about how anyway, I'm not even gonna it was a crazy comment. Also Pocho Island Harris do Pocho. Like I said, man, I heard Pocho did some crazy shit. I don't know. I never made a video on him and I'm not gonna make a video on him because honestly, bro, that's his fucking business. I'll leave that shit up to you guys, bro. You know, if he did some weird shit, he did some weird shit. You know, like to me, it's just like, you know, it is what it is. Um, in my opinion, Pocho is way worse predator here in the community trust and when under after underage females. Look, like I said, man, the Marv shit, bro. They call him Marv 16. Like, obviously they call him. I don't know why. The one thing I will say is this: I don't know why Chicano too keeps saying Marv 14. He did that to a 14-year-old. Because as far as I'm concerned, the girl wasn't 14. But I mean, if she's underage, it really doesn't matter, right? 14 just seems worse or some shit in his mind. Every time he says that shit, to me, it's just like, bro, like if you're gonna say some shit, bro, like get the facts right, right? So, but to me, it's just like the situation is fucked up. You know, the situation is weird as shit. Is fucked up. Um, I'm not gonna repeat myself. I already gave my reasons for why I stepped back from that, bro. Um, and me being one that was out there for him wasn't an easy decision. That's why I don't even understand why this fool that upset at me, bro. If anything, he should understand, bro. Very few people came and see. I can put something together. I took yesterday off. I can put something together. Sure, Vato, Chemo Flex, really looking forward, yo, baby. Everybody watches and will continue to watch Gunner and Doves. It is what it is. Oh no, I've always said that. But if we could at least save one soul from their bullshit, we've done our job. What's the deal with Lucky? Why is OG mad? I know he wasn't mad. He wasn't mad. He was just saying um he was just saying that he's tired well, he's not gonna participate in this resistance thing and four horsemen and all that. And my response was like, hey, it's all good. I mean, uh you gotta understand as far as supposed to and me and the resistance. Everybody's welcome to the resistance, of course. When they're at exposed to, you're part of the resistance. Whether you have your own channel or whatnot, and then they came up with the Force Horsemen, which is Bam Bam, Triple P, Chemo, and I guess exposed to or something like that. I don't know. It was thrown out there, but I don't know who. Um, but I guess those are the four dudes that they named. Right now, everything's kind of like just like everything's new, right? All I could really speak on is exposed to. That's the boy, and he came out specifically talking about Does for a reason. Like I dropped the video earlier in response to Cali Legends Media. He came out and uh he came out months and months ago. That dude came out right after that live. Right after the live with me and Gunner and fucking Dubs. And the rest, I'm gonna leave it up to him. He's gonna drop a video on it. I spoke to him earlier. He's gonna do his thing. Like I said, some of the things it's not my place to speak on. It is not my place to speak on. I could only speak on what I could speak on, what pertains to me. Triple P is a channel. No lo encuentro. Um, can somebody drop his link? It's not. Oh, so the only way they send me, they send me his link. I think it was yesterday or the day before when I seen the first channels, his first videos. Um, let me see. The veterano is upset. The veterano. No, he's not upset, man. He's not upset. Did I just read that twice? Cactus Lido. Let's see. I just talk about my. I just talk about it, my boy. I'm not about it. Oh shit, you guys are stupid. Lucky is just upset that we're not going after the targets. No, 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 no. Ain't nothing wrong with Lucky. There's nothing wrong with Cat Legends Media. All I was saying is that he's not. He said he's not going to feed into the to this thing. So he was saying, or to finish off what I was trying to say was that it's pretty much redundant. It's repetitive as far as people going into Dubs and Gunner, right? And that's why Explosive came out because there's a whole thing behind it, and you guys don't know when you guys know. And then he mentioned like, why don't people go into Marvelous? Why don't people go into Renee and Boxer? Why don't people go into he mentioned a couple other people? Oh, Pocho, which I never knew nothing about Pocho. And then why don't people go into shit? Who else? He said somebody else. I'm not sure. Anywho, and my response was like, look, bro, Exposed Tube never said that he was gonna go in on. He never created this channel with the purpose of exposing everybody and their mama. You know, um, it all started from that live, and he was up to like 500, I think, and then I jumped on board with them, and now watch, look, what, a couple weeks, boom, to 1,000. It took him 6-7 months to get to like 500 or 600, and in the last 2 weeks, he's boom, he already cracked 1,000, right? You know, and I'm glad to have been part of that with all you guys that are supporting us and things like that. You know, that being said, that's not my channel's forte. Like I said, he has the baton, and it is what it is. You guys want to keep hearing things like that. See where he goes in the future. Um, like that's your guys. It's gonna be your guys' priorities, your prerogative. It is what it is. Um, So yeah, that's what Lucky was saying. He was upset pretty much about. I don't want to say like he was mad or anything. He was just like he was pretty much asking why uh this dude is not going in, or the Resistance or the Four Horsemen, all these channels. Why are they not going in on all these weirdos on YouTube as a collective? And like I said, my response was like, that's not what my channel's about. You know. And as far as what Explosive is gonna do, aside from a Gunner and Dubs. Uh, I'm gonna leave that up to him to answer because that's his right. That's his channel, bro. Like I already know the answer, but out of respect for him, that's what he's gonna do. Um, uh, I don't want to hear about Renee. I like Lucky's content too. I don't want to hear about Renee. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, the whole Renee thing. Machete's up in here. Machete, what's up with him, my boy? Oh, Triple P. There you go. That's his link right there. That's his link right there. Go check him out, man. He's somebody that used to support Dubs and Gunner and all that, giving super chats and everything. I reached out to him in his comments and I told him like, look, bro, like, don't not that he feels bad. It's just like I respect the fact that he came out and said like, hey, I was a supporter. I don't got no problem admitting it. Just like I was a supporter at Gunner very early on, bro. Um, Gunner, bro, that fool didn't even have that many subscribers, bro. But he had enough subscribers compared to all of us when the prison genre was at its infancy. And I was on there with my regular email. And then shortly after I started my channel, after I seen all these cats not talking about youngsters and shit like that, so I was like, you know what, that's gonna be my niche, because all these fools are sitting here glorifying shit, telling their stories and all that, and they don't even bother to try to at least sway some youngsters away from that type of lifestyle. So that's when I started my channel, my first channel, not this channel, you know, and the rest is history, you know. So like I told Triple P, like, hey bro, don't feel bad, man. Like uh I was I fed into the bullshit too, you know. I dropped a few $2 super chats here and there, you know what I'm saying? And shit, it was more to fucking see if this piece of shit was fucking reading comments and me. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Any super chat right there, right away, you know. But when I stopped by his channel when my APA channel, when I first started it, fuck no, that fool fucking ignore my fucking comments to the end of time, bro. And I was just like, oh, this was a piece of shit. It is what it is. Anarchists never liked either of them. They sounded like they were on the yard still. Yeah, man. It's that's the crazy part about it, right? Um, they 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 want to spaz out on people. They want to trip out on people, and then the next second they're humble gente. Hey gente, be humble for the raza. Gunner has these one-liners in Spanish memorized. Los mexicanos controlamos todo esto. Controlan. He don't even say controlamos. He says controlan todo. Like he has these superficial lines in Spanish that he's memorized, you know, and it's just like he swears he's fucking raza, bro. Hey, shut up, bro. You're a white boy, bro. Straight gaba, bro. Now, as far as everything with everybody else, Chicano Tube, Lucky, and talking about homeboy that was in here earlier and all that shit, they go in deep on him and shit like that. I don't feed into none of that shit, bro. Cause like I said, bro, the situation is unfortunate as it is, bro. And I'm not one to gang up on people. Hi, 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 hippie, hola amigos y amigas, amagas o amigas, hola amigos y amigas. Machete 408, Eric ACSC, my boy. Hey, drop. Is there a way? Did you drop the link to that video? Machetiukes. Try to see if you could drop a link to that video and not just the channel. You already dropped the channel. Uh, but yeah, let me see. But yeah, YouTube streets. He's probably been gone for a while now. But I'm gonna see. Yeah, I can drop that email. I'm not gonna do that. I gotta make a new email. It's not that I don't trust him. It's just that I'm gonna put it out here, and who knows who's gonna have it. You know, it's already happened to me once. Literally, bro. They went in my email, changed my picture just to fuck with me and everything, and then my channel was gone. I was just like, damn, bro, like it's crazy. You didn't pay enough money, bro. Motherfuckers will literally hack your shit. See. Yeah, see. All right, guys. Obviously I have a few things to address. I'm gonna get up out of here. Um, it was quite a live, and I seen it coming. I seen it coming. I knew Homeboy was gonna eventually hit me up about it. I was hoping that he hit me up personally, um, especially because I wasn't going in on him. Of course, I knew that there was gonna be a subscriber to go pump him up and shit. or him see a video when I say Mark 15 and I don't fuck with him. And that was enough. Unfortunately, it is what it is. For somebody to get in their feelings that bad, bro. You know, like, all right, my brother, bless y'all. You guys be good, man. I wish all you guys be safe. Stay safe, of course, man. Um, I'm not gonna tell you to move a son because then I'll be fake. Uh, but you guys all be good, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. You guys be safe.